And there's another dark ravine. I quite like the poisonous vine, but I'm not too keen on the other two skills. I don't think the ravens do as much. They like fly in and peck for 47 as a DOT. That's not great, considering I can do 500,000 damage with the bear skill. And the same with the wolves. They run up to someone, they deal 200 damage, and then they die. They're not very tough. I kind of dislike the wolves for that, because even though I'm supposed to have 3 of them on the screen, 2.5 of them are always dead all the time. Yeah, with the bear build is just out of this world. The bear has all the toughness and all the damage out of all the druid specs at the same time. It's weird. I was expecting it to either be tougher but slower in damage and more consistent, or to have spikes of damage, but it's just got everything. You can guarantee overpowers and guarantee crits while playing Earth Bear, if you find the unique for the Earth Hat, while everything is still bear form. It's just ridiculous. It took me so long to even find anything that I could play that was even approaching the bear. I think I had to lose 20 nightmare difficulties in order to swap from what the bear was able to accomplish to what the werewolf was able to accomplish. But I've managed to claw it back. The werewolf now, I'm sort of doing the same dungeon difficulty as I was doing on the bear, but the bear's still probably better. I still would have been much better off just being bear forever. But I was getting sick of the graphics. I wanted to see something different. Yeah, I did feel like the whole niche of it is the fact that you can stay in bear and keep stacking up those 12 stacks. And then there's another item there, or effect, that stacks up to 20 that gives you like an overpower on anything Earth. It doesn't even have to be pulverize. So the rate that you can just get overpowers out on the bear just makes him the best. Yeah, I'm still missing the hat that is supposed to make werewolf really, really good. It's what I'm actually looking for right now, but no luck so far. Just more of the same old thing again, repeated. I've had the another unique that's very, very interesting, the butcher's weapon. I've had that twice now, and it's very, very good, but it's just better on the bear. Again, like everything is. You don't have enough area and enough enemies that you hit at once to make good use of it on the werewolf. It's a one-handed axe, the butcher's axe. But I also found 2 more uniques that are hammers that are two-handed. I found a hammer called Overpower and a hammer called Hell something or other. It's got upheaval on it and it's supposed to be barbarian exclusive, but interestingly it doesn't seem to say that on the item. By the looks of it, it needs to be patched. Five of the hammers. Whoa. Damn, you're lucky at barbarian. Have you considered making a barbarian? I know that's entirely the wrong way to look at it, but that's just what I'm thinking when I hear about your barbarian luck. That's the only thing I've got past the character select on is a barbarian, and that's because of this druid loot bug where you find barbarian loot that we've had for so long. Just I am you, me, and a third person. There he is. We've all made barbarians or thought about it because of the skewed loot table. Ah, cool, like a protest. Nice. But yeah, I'm not 100% sure. I haven't been reading the patch notes myself, but Rathamon would know if the loot table has an official word from Blizzard on if it's fixed for good now. I know, I liked calling it a protest, though. I mean, you're taking a stand, you're taking a stance. I call that a protest, for reals. But I'm starting to warm up a bit to the whole thing. I think there's a whole big section of the mid-game where the only thing really viable is the bear. And then once you've got enough Paragon points, I think you can go back to being a werewolf and make it work. I seem to be able to do roughly the same sort of nightmare levels, even though it is more difficult. And then I've really got to try Storm again. Actually, Storm for the first time. The only other time that I was Storm and Earth at the same time. And I really like that as a concept, I just didn't have the right items for it. But it's possible with enough Paragon points now that Storm and Earth and Storm can work. Yeah, I just... what I'd really like to do is get rid of the Builder Claw and have my spirit generated through other means, but I think I still need to tweak things a little bit before I can do that. I've tried a couple of times, and I've ended up in combat where I don't have any spirit until I dodge some enemies, which means I just kind of have to stand there and look at them and do nothing, which is a bit bizarre. But I think without Storm, you could make a werewolf that doesn't even have Claw. You could put like a companion here, like the Poison Creeper, and just have one extra ability, which is cool. But even trying to make a werewolf that works, I find it quite funny that you have to convert werebear abilities over. I've got 2, you won't be able to see Grizzly Rage while it's up. But I've got 2 werebear abilities in my pure werewolf build. That's how good werebear is. You can't get away from the bear. It's even there while you're a wolf. There they both are. It's kind of sad that, like, I don't think the werewolf ultimate's going to see the light of day again, unless with the Storm hat, it's really, really awesome to have the werewolf ultimate again. And the same thing with the other skill that I converted over. Whenever I use Debilitating Roar, for 4 seconds, all the enemies around me deal 70% less damage to me. 70% damage reduction of the enemy's damage. This is out of this world. You can't get anything like that with the werewolf's own skills. You have to bring in bear stuff. I don't think I've seen this event before. Oh, there's another guy praying. These guys, do they count as praying or not? Some of them didn't kneel down, so I was like, oh, well, they're not, you know, praying properly. I guess they don't count. Oh no. Did I win? It looks like I did the mastery. Cool. It's interesting, I've run this dungeon so many times and I've never seen that event. Yep, sorry, I missed what you said. Let's have a read through. That's when crits ramp up. Yep, and Hurricane ramps up very fast. Yeah, I actually quite like bringing Hurricane along while I'm a bear. You kind of got the extra space while you're Earth-flavored bear to bring Hurricane and the extra 2 ranks of shapeshifting it brings while it's up. So, That's another way that the bear's kind of funny, is that you don't even need as many buttons on the bear as you do on some of the other specs. It's so powerful by itself that you can afford to take buttons that aren't even really relevant to it. Being able to bring the Hurricane along and have the extra 2 ranks on all shapeshifted abilities is kind of awesome. I guess if this Storm Hat works like I think it will, I might be running Hurricane while I'm a Storm Werewolf. Because then it will make much more sense and I'll be able to take those extra 2 ranks to all shapeshifting skills, which will really boost everything. I wish this hat would just drop right now, just so I can go and have some fun with it. It just sounds like it might be something that I like, even if I haven't seen the complete details on it yet. That poor Succubus elite just exploded. I don't know what happened there. I think I crit for like 500,000 and then it was gone. Yeah, I definitely hope so. Although when I was looking at one of my other uniques in the bank, it was the Hunter's Zenith ring, I think it's called. The one where it wants you to be both bear and wolf to take advantage of it. I had a level 76 version that was across the board, almost, better than my level 86 version. And it was sad to look at. Like, the only thing better on the level 86 version was the heal proc, after having used a werebear skill and getting a kill with a werewolf skill, I think it is. And that was 500 and something life instead of 480. But otherwise, the rolls were better on the lower level item. Like, a lot better. I might even have kept both of them. We could have a look at it in my bank when I'm next in town. Yeah, hopefully the rolls would just be really, really good. That'd work for me. Let's go make some more money. Whoa. Today is not a good day for connecting to Diablo.
Decent value. I thank you.
Oh, a 9% chance. I think I need to disenchant that one. 14% divided by 2, that's just 7%. Nope. 22% divided by 2 is 11, so that's no good.
This I can sell.
Here we go. We'll go take a look at those rings that I was talking about. Ah. And the bags, and one in my inventory. Did I delete the one with the really good rolls in it? I can't really remember. Maybe I did delete the much lower level one. But here we go. The one on the right hand side is higher level by 3 item levels, but it is 2% worse and 5% worse than this one. Don't know what the hell that sound was. And then only the heal's really better on the right hand side, and the crit strike damage with werewolf skills. It's not quite so cut and dry that I thought like the higher item level one would just be perfect. There's a lot of kind of side grady things to it. But I think I had a third one that was much lower item level that also had much better rolls.
Need something blessed? Cursed, perhaps?
Oh, there goes a million gold. Goodbye. A few new materials as well. Loads of baleful fragments for me. Where were we? Oh, I think that favourite guy was up in the corner there. This rock. Yeah, here we go. I gotta say that my favourite item for Werewolf, for getting it to work, was the gloves that I ended up with. I mean, it was sort of going fine without them, but these gloves make such a difference. The Fists of Fate. So it's 4 lucky hit effects instead of any kind of stats. And they're all very nice. And then also, anything you do at any time has a random chance to deal between 1% and 270% extra damage. So, that's kind of cool. Yeah. It seems to just be a really nice one. Like the 20% chance to daze on it. Daze seems like a really good thing. Like when I hit monsters with daze, they don't seem to do all that much. 20% chance to immobilize, fantastic. The 5% chances don't seem all that high, but what you get out of them once they do proc seems really valuable. Yeah. Because I'm doing such random amounts of damage anyway with, you know, the lowest end hit to the highest end crit, I didn't feel like it mattered too much if I get a few, like, bad dice rolls during an attack. Because if I get the right combination of good dice rolls, it's all going to balance out quite nicely. Yeah. Yeah. Because the slow from the poison counts as a crowd control. So that works out really nice. Let's see if we've got any more dark ravines. We've been very lucky so far. I think I heard a sound effect. We got a new, something. A new follower. Hooray! Ah, yeah. I guess this one's our last new copy of Dark Ravine. We've got to go outside to use it. Oh wow, I hit level 87. Awesome. Didn't even realise. Too busy at looking at all the other end stuff. Yeah, excellent. Let's get another 7 int.